you guys doing? What's going on, party crashers? Ah! I'm so glad that you guys are here with me. But honey, we got a lot of gossip to talk about. And we have to go live later on tonight around, 10 p.m.? But girl, let me tell you guys something. Funky Dineva and Tamar. Oh, you thought yesterday you heard the last of it? Hecky no, honey. These two messy individuals, they are stand popping their gums. And Tamar, honey, she just lit the flame. Yes, she did. Today, just in the last 2 hours, honey. She's talking about Funky Dineva, you did all that gossiping on me and you still ain't stopped nothing because her video promo is still hitting. You tried to expose it like everything was a stunt, Funky Dineva, and people are still biting to her music video or movie or whatever she got going on. It looks crappy, by the way, but whatever she got going on, honey, now Funky Dineva, honey, he is clapping back. All right, he is really questioning, girl, did you really get knocked down? He says, show me the pictures. Okay, show me the receipts, because he don't believe it. And guess what? A lot of people don't believe Tamar Braxton. You know why? She has a reputation of lying for clout. She has a reputation for doing a lot of things for attention. And Funky has a reputation of being messy as hell. So I believe that these two, they're doing exactly what they always expected to do. Tamar Braxton, she's going to throw you under the bus. She don't care about anybody. When you look at her past, her altercations with Krishan Rock, and her friends around that, how she threw her friends under the bus because she was not coming forward telling the truth. She waited until she did whatever she did to come forward, and it was still a mess. Funky Dineva, they say he has a reputation of going off and being messy and dragging. That's why people love him. They don't love him because he's so nice and cuddly, and he's going to be so sensitive, and he's going to care how you feel. Nobody want that Funky Dineva. They want the Funky Dineva that's going to drag. They want the Kaya edition. Okay? So that is exactly what y'all getting. I believe that Funky Dineva, he was more vicious back in the day. I think now he has lightened up a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? He lightened up a little bit too much. Funky. Give him that old Funky Dineva slay, honey. Okay, that's why they loved you in the first place. But I want to get into it. I want to show you guys the receipts of everything. And if you guys are not knowing what happened, I will tell you a little spiel, okay? So let me see if I can make it quick. But I need you guys to like this video, honey, okay? You are at the messy sweet spot with your girl, okay? Like this video, you guys. Make sure you guys share to your mom and your cousin about me. All right, so how it started. Funky Dineva had a birthday, right? Tamar pressured him to go to this club, V12. They went to V12. Then after that, Funky Dineva said, she went to her house and he went out with his friends, okay? And that's all he knew. And honestly, that's all he knew because Tamar, she didn't inform him what she had going on with the promo. She didn't inform him that her and Mendici, they doing a kissy love scene and they wanted to push it because they wanted the noise around, oh my gosh, she's creeping with Yandy's husband. Tamar wanted that type of mess. She loves mess. She loves to be in the center of mess. You guys know through the years, every goddamn year, it's always the same play. With Tamar, she has a pattern. It does not change. All right. So she told Mendici to meet me at V12. I'm going out here with Funky Dineva to celebrate his birthday. Let's meet and everybody going to be talking about that. And then afterwards, y'all going to come to the crib afterwards, right? So she planned this whole thing. She calculated this whole thing and used Funky Dineva as collateral damage. And I'm sure she probably knew that Funky Dineva was going to go back and forth because that's what he does, So she planned it and her crew planned this whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they always do. Like they did with the Krishan Rock. That was a mess. That was her and her whole team. And then at the end of of the day, when shit blow up in their face, then her whole team gonna want to talk about it like they always do. So manipulative mother effers, that's what they are. So next thing you know, the blogs got wind the next morning. Tamar, she put it out here. She says that she woke up, four of her teeth was missing. She woke up in a full of blood. It was her blood, her face bruised. She said somebody found her. One of her friends found her. And people said that was so weird. It was so weird that a lot of black women didn't believe her ass anyway. I want to show you guys this. This is what a lot of black women responded to. I'm going to go over to my girl Pink Book Lesson. She's a YouTuber, phenomenal. You see the numbers. Look at it. Struggling R&B singer addicted to attention. Everybody knows she is addicted to attention. Okay, that's Tamar Braxton. What really happened to Tamar Braxton? Look at the numbers, you guys. It went viral. This was 5 days ago. This is when the news just broke out. All right, and 4.8K likes. And let's see what the black girls got to say about Miss Tamar after they heard about this situation. Let's go.
Was found in a pool of blood with injuries to her face and missing some of her teeth. Now, I know I've been a little bit out of the loop because it's still my birthday. But, and Tamar is truly my favorite Braxton, but it don't sound right. Like, y'all got details I ain't got. Somebody make this make sense, because that is very strange and weird to me.
Child, Funky Dineva said he don't know what happened to that lady. Don't ask him. All he knows is she texted him Sunday morning and said she woke up with her teeth missing. So, if y'all haven't heard, Tamar Braxton supposedly woke up on Sunday morning in a pool of blood with a fractured nose, 4 teeth missing, and I guess she texted Funky Dineva and was asking for Dr. Heavenly's number to get, I guess, her teeth fixed. But yeah, so come to...
So just to show, a lot of people was not biting. I'm going to look in the comment section out here what they see if it pulls up. All right. So people are saying this when it came out. She nearly loses her life every few years. Yawn. The girls are not biting, y'all. Tamar is weird and very attention-seeking. This is coming from black women. Tamar always with the antics. Nobody is believing her shenanigans. I promise you that, okay? So this is what the girls are pretty much saying, right? So that is the reason I feel like when Funky Dineva responded, he was like, that lady. Meaning, so that lady, she's up to her tricks again. However, they are saying there's a lot of people that cannot stand Funky Dineva and they want to see his downfall. And I guess Tamar Braxton, her real core fans, I don't know, they felt he was insensitive. And Funky Dineva, he is insensitive. That is part of his brand. So I don't know why you expect anything else. People always talking about Funky Dineva. He's so mean. He's so this. So why the fuck would you expect him to be nice about it? Especially if you feel like it's bullshit anyway. All right. So that's how it got started. So once Funky Dineva was insensitive, called her that lady, was like, listen, bitch, I don't know what the fuck she got going on. People took it and ran it and spun it and flipped it and upside down, saying that he's trying to kill her, that he set her up. I mean, all these conspiracy theories against Funky Dineva the whole weekend. And Tamar, none of her crew came out, was like, listen, y'all, Funky don't got shit to do with this. Funky was left to windmill by himself. All right, so Funky felt like, bitch, you played me. You supposed to be my friend. And I tell you this, ain't no friend of mine gonna see me out here windmilling by myself on my reputation or my name, and they're not gonna step in to try to protect me, because that's what friends does. But she didn't do that. She didn't have none of her team to do it. Mind you, she got a whole army, a team, a whole football player, a team. Okay, most of them being gay men. Okay, but no. Funky Dineva said he reached out to all of her team, and she told him, we ain't picking up for Funky. Hell no. He calling? Hell no. Let his ass suffer. It's good for the ratings. It's good for the ratings. They're curious. Everybody's talking about me. Yes, this is what I want. All right. So, honey, next thing you know, it was a rumor dropped about her and Mendici leaving the club and, being cozy. And they did it purposely, saying cozy, because they already knew the community. They're going to jump on it. They're going to assume that they was freaking off. And that's what she wanted it to be assumed as. So that's what happened. And then when people took it, the bait, which they wanted, okay? Then she came out, was like, listen, you guys, it was just for a music video leading on to the promotion. Like, all of this is led to her pushing the video. So next thing you know, she pushed the video and it dropped. Next thing you know, Funky Dineva, he got upset with that shit. He said, oh, hell no, you used my name, all this stuff, and you could have been saying something. You could have been informed me, and you supposed to be my goddamn friend. Hell no, I'm about to drag your ass and everybody in it. And when they did that, that's when all of a sudden Tamar Braxton phone works. That's when her people phone works. And then that's when they start calling Funky. Please don't do it, Funky. Funky said he got several different men calling him from her team. Please don't, just begging, please, please. Bitch, you should have been pleading when the shit first came out. You should have been said something and filled me and don't have me looking like a dummy. But Tamar didn't give a fuck about Funky Dineva because she does not value him as a effing friend. She just used him for her shit. And Funky Dineva said it right. He was nothing but collateral damage. Now, why did Funky Dineva fold it? Because afterwards, Funky Dineva came out, and then Tamar was like, I love you, and no matter what you're saying, I love you so much. And see, that's some gaslit shit. You don't love me, bitch. Stop saying you love me when you don't effing love me. See, that would have pissed me off. I would have had to see you right now. Okay, where you at, ho? Okay, I gotta lay hands on you. Okay, because you my friend, and you talking about you got knocked out, and your face busted. I gotta put eyes on you. I'm gonna come with a whole bunch of flowers and 2 girls, because if I'm funky, I'm a man, just in case your teeth, you got all your teeth and ain't shit wrong with you, I'm gonna make you have your missing tooth with Shaniqua and Shaquanda. Okay, you playing on my fucking top, bitch. What's up? Okay, honey. Okay, don't play with me. Okay, but for whatever reason, Funky Dineva have not laid eyes on her yet. I don't know why. What you waiting on? This is your friend. Unless I don't really feel like they're really friends. I really don't feel that way. I feel like it's fake and phony. It's very highly weird. Okay, so she was like gaslighting him, I love you, and no matter what, and blah 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 blah. I was really in the hospital and stuff like that. So now people, oh my gosh, she was really in the hospital. They falling for the okie doke again, girl. Okay, so Funky Dineva was like, you know what, I'm gonna shut it down. I'm just gonna be quiet. So now it's back up and it's stuck. Let me tell you. Okay, so now. And I think she does this on purpose because she continue want the shit to go out and go viral. So I saw this on this blog site. On site, Funky has blasted Tamar Braxton after fans question. So this is what's going on. All right. So let's go here. You see Tamar Braxton, right? 57 minutes ago. She said, you did all that hating and gossiping about me and still couldn't stop shit. This is what Tamar Braxton is saying, girl. Okay? Now, mind you, this lady's supposed to be stuck in a hospital. Her face is effed up. Somebody done knocked her ass up. She should be getting a police report, find out who fucked her ass up, because she don't remember nothing. But she is on here popping gums out of all that after she said, oh, you know, I love you, and I told you that shit was lies and bullshit. Come on. She has a reputation of doing this. You saw what the black girls were saying about Tamar Braxton. Okay, you saw what the girls were saying about her. So, honey, I tell you what, Funky Dineva, he wasn't here for it. He said, I'm tired of you playing in my face, ho. But Funky Dineva, when are you really going to get tired? I'm so sick and tired of seeing you go back and forth with these hoes all day, all way. Just come on. You can't see they using and playing your ass? God damn. All right, so here it is. Let's go here. This is what Funky Dineva had to say to all this. Pop it up on the screen for me. It says, and this toothless Muppet is still bumping her gums, literally. Ooh, wee. Honey, called her ass a Muppet. Funky, if you really want to make it hot, I'll call K Michelle. Hey, K. Hey, K, girl. Let's go out for lunch, honey. Okay? Because you already know she going to link up with your ops. Okay? I would be calling K Michelle like, come on, honey. Okay? Let's make it juicy hot. I mean, this is what the girl want anyway. She wants attention. She needs a storyline, you know. So this is what they want, and I believe this is possibly what Funky Navi want. If he wants more attention and more exposure, I mean, next thing you know, the producer's gonna call y'all, say, "Can y'all do a reality show?" You know, this is what y'all want, you know? So, yeah, he called her a Muppet. And if you guys know the history with Muppet, they say K. Michelle called Tamar a Muppet. And, you know, Tamar, she did all this fake crying, and that really hurts me. And girl, I'm tired of that shit. Okay, you're a grown woman. You're a mother. You have survived so much. You should be grateful and thankful and have the strength of God. Okay, she's always talking about she got the strength of God, but I don't see the strength of God. Where is the strength? When is it going to show up? Okay, so she said all this accident, what happened to her, it changed her, and now she's like into God and stuff like that. I thought she was already into God, but I guess she's into God more. But then she's pushing fornication, and she's pushing all this demonic shit in this music video. Okay, and this music video have nothing to do with God. So I'm like, so if you're changing, why don't you just say, you know what, strike everything worldly. I'm not pushing anything. If it's not serving to God Almighty, I'm not pushing it because God has saved me. He gave me a testimony to be here today. So therefore, everything afterwards, I'm scratching and I'm starting over because I want my life. Fuck those contracts. Because they say, well, you know, she had to push it because of the contracts. The devil contracts. Fuck them contracts. Listen, whatever I got to pay to get out them contracts, so be it. Because I'm going with God's side. God done saved me from this, and this lifestyle has made me get caught up with my face and my tooth being missing and all this shit. I'm quitting. That's a real start. That is a real transition. That is some real shit. But all this mouthy talking that they doing, and then they still pushing the same bull crap with sexy with this and then the drama and all this, and they so godlike, but they ain't pushing nothing godly. It ain't making sense. All right, so honey, I don't buy that shit. I'm not buying that shit. All right, so let me keep on putting up here. So that's what he said, the Toothless Muppet. Then this is what he posted. This is what Tamar said about him. Tamar said, you did all that hating and gossiping about me and still couldn't stop shit. I'll be mad too. Ooh. You know what? Sometimes I honestly think that Tamar got her gay friends to do this. I really think that Tamar, she uses her gay friends to mouthpiece for her. Because if you guys know, she's very close to the LGBT community, and her closest allies, her closest friends are the gay men, because they put her on a pedestal. They tell her, you look gorgeous, you look da-da-da-da-da. And you see the black girls already show you the black girls, what they were saying about her in the text. They not about to put you a center of attention because they girls too. Okay? But, you know, that's how I feel about it. She get her you know, because they're going to praise her. All right, so let's keep on moving on here. So he reposted it with Tamar at the top so you can see where it came from. He also has some stuff to say on the side. I'll blow it up so you guys can see it and read it with me. How you guys doing? It says, here we go. Shouldn't you be somewhere recovering? Okay? Or waiting on a blood transfusion, ho? Since you almost died and woke up in a pool of blood, ho? Just how big was the pool, ho? Okay? Was it Olympic size, ho? Was it standard size, ho? Was it kiddie pool size, ho? Or that little bit of a stink blood that we spit out when we brushing our teeth? Now, if you got blood when you brushing your teeth, you need to go to the dentist. You probably got gum disease. You do not supposed to be bleeding while you brushing your teeth. Okay, I'm being positive that it was the latter. Okay, so I think Funky Dineva knows she's bullshitting around. I think everybody knows she's bullshitting around. I think the only people that believe it is the gullible. You know, it's a lot of people that's gullible. There are a lot of people that believe in a lot of conspiracy. Trust me, I know. Okay? I know those people. So they're going to believe whatever the headlines push, they're going to run it and eat it up. So it says, your near-death experience, sure as hell didn't leave you grateful to be alive. Hell no, because it wasn't that. Enough to be to the point where you would stop being messy, dramatic, and desperately seeking attention. Your ass must ain't fall hard enough, bitch. Maybe you should get drunk, take them crazy pills, and pass out again. Lady, I done told you to leave me alone. I am trying my hardest to not take it there with you. This is your second warning. I suggest you go on about your snaggity truth business. This ain't what you want, ho. This is your second warning. Leave me alone, ho. Drop that shit, ho. Stop posting subliminals, ho. Okay? Okay. Ho, 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 ho. Honey, what do you guys think about it? I think, you know what, Funky, I blame you. I blame your ass, Funky, because you knew this bitch was messy in the beginning. You know how she get down. Her reputation precedes her. But yet you steady being friends with these individuals and be upset when they snake your ass. Just because in the beginning they seem like they're a cool ass snake, they're a friendly ass snake, they still a snake. She don't give a fuck about you, Funky. They dragged your ass this whole weekend on your birthday, ho. Okay? And she literally had her and her gay boys sitting back laughing at your ass, saying we ain't picking up nothing from Funky Dineva. We ain't talking to that motherfucker. You supposed to be a friend. They cut you out the inner circle and had you out here. Your head just spinning, just didn't know what to do, child. Just, I ain't do nothing. They just sit back, just lit back. Yeah, this is going to be good for the promo. Cause it was good for their fucking promo. They didn't give a fuck about you. And they never give a fuck about you. Okay? Everything they did was an illusion. Okay? Like this wig in my head, in a fucking illusion. Okay? Damn, I done dropped the fan. Where my other fan at? My goodness. I wish I had another fan on standby. Look, the fan was like, I'm not here for that bullshit. So I want to know, what do you guys think about it? You know, comment, let us know in the comment section. That's all I got for you guys. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe here at the Messy Sweet Spot. And I'll see you guys in another video. And we're going live tonight, y'all, 10, 11, 12, sometime around there. See y'all later. Bye.